Welcome back, and, well, here we go. We're off to part 2 of the Exodus station. Our bullets are cooked, so let's grab them. There we go, more than enough ammo. Probably way more than I actually need now. Is there anything else I want to do before heading over? I've got my crate. Have I got some? I've got some of this and some of this. Yeah, we need to start charging this rocket. That's vital. And whilst that's charging, we've got some work to do. I don't know if this has been fixed, has it? Oh, it has! They fixed the lift problem. Fantastic. There was a glitch whereby when you went up on a lift without a pallet, it would just fall through. That's interesting that there's no sound on this lift. You didn't even hear the magnetized thing happen. Interesting. So we don't need this right now. Now we've got some work to do. We're going to have to kill those 2 rollerballs for sure. And then it's just, I'm going to run the cable first so I can start charging the rocket. And we definitely need to get this platform cleared. And to get going. I reckon about an hour and a half and we should have this rocket hopefully launched. Or at least we should be in the ballpark of getting it launched. Right. Now. Let's pop that there just now. Excellent. Now, let's deal with this. Okay, let's get to work. There's so much stuff here that we can use. We've got to repair. I'm going to be honest, I think we only need 1 of these pumps. I don't know why there's 4 of them here, but there is. But I only ever repair 1 of them, and I've never had an issue. So we probably will end up needing fabric. It seems to be one of those things that we always need. I'm going to go and have a look down here because... What the... the hell? It's got to be underneath me. Grab these things. Grab this. Yeah. Right. We'll chop this up. Actually, yeah, we need to stop there because I'll sort that out in a minute. Right, let's start. I mean, there's not really much over here, though, is there? Thinking like we've got to start the recycler up, but is there really much point in putting a recycler down here? I mean, there's some stuff. Let's just do it. We'll start off here, and then we'll work our way around. Let's start it here. Let's put it this way, I think, because there's nothing really in behind it. Now, let's start thinking about cable management now. I know for a fact I am going to end up having a power cable here. It's going to have to run down there at some point. So why don't I have it come across to here? And then if we're doing that, we'll bring it to here. And let's clear this out the way. So we are level 19. Level 20 is where we really need to get to, because that's when, which we will be at. By the time we've done all this, I don't think there's any way we're not going to be at level 20. Right, I think what we'll do is, what are we saying here? See, that one's kind of not on the ground either. I haven't noticed that being a thing before. Nope. Kind of got to keep an eye on where we're trying to get to here. I'm probably going to run out of resources soon. Again, I'm not really going to be down here again once this is all set up. I'd be very curious to see how charged these batteries are. Not terrible. I mean, I would like more, obviously, but it is what it is. Right, I think that's about as set up as I can get it. At least now we've got a live cable running across. course, I should have just emptied my pockets into the recycler before coming across here. Let's grab this. Because I may very well need it. Okay, let's do... really should have there was a bunch of stuff there, but I've kind of carved that up now. Yeah, building this recycler here was probably a bit stupid, but it's done. We can take it down, so not a bother. I just wanted to clear this out and then see what else I need to repair. Basically what we're trying to do is repair all this stuff. See what we need to repair it. What I'll do right now is run that to there. Right, with what we've got, let's see what we can repair. This is your main machine that needs repair. Now, obviously, you can see I need fabric, aluminium, titanium, which I nearly got enough of, by the way. Carbon fiber, and I need one piece of that. Neutronium stuff. I mean, I've got some on the boat, so it's not really a problem. Can I repair this? I need more fabric, and it's fabric that I need. Fabric's the thing that's holding me up. So, since it's pitch black, titanium, carbon, the neutronium, aluminium, and fabric. Fabric. I'm sure there'll be other stuff as well, but right now, let's head back. See what we can remember from that list and see what we can get hold of. If we can get this stuff repaired, I should have the stuff in the chest for everything else I need. I also need to repair the water pump underneath and run power to it. So, why am I so heavy? Because of stuff, so I don't really want to drop any of that stuff off, because I'm going to need it. Do you know what I mean? It's weird, the silent elevator. Actually, while I'm here, and it has been quite a while since I dropped a save. Right, so I'm gonna grab some more of this. Actually, I've got quite a bit of plastic, but I'm probably going to need more. I can get plenty, although I can get plenty of that sort of stuff up there. Right. Now, you just heard what I heard, right? So we've got, so I will take 3 pieces of that, and I'll take 3 pieces of that. I don't think I need any of this stuff, but let's take it just in case. Yeah, that noise you heard was basically loads of the slugs dying underneath the boat. Usually at sunup you can jump in the water and sort of clean your hull, as it were, of... There'll be loads of it floating about there underneath the boat. Do you know what? Here's good resources. Excellent. Do you know what I forgot? Fabric. I literally forgot everything else, didn't I? What was it? Fabric? Aluminium? Was that something? Definite fabric. Which I know is hard to find over there, so we definitely need the fabric. What else was it? I'm not sure. Rubber might be needed for the pump, so let's grab some of that. Let's grab... I think I need quite a bit of fabric. So I'm going to grab that much of it. Everything else, I think I should be able to find over there. Hopefully. We just have to get scrapping. We will definitely take the elevator platform this time. Oh, crap. I'm out of electronic cable. Do you know what? I should be able to make that. I should have some copper on me, surely. Yeah, loads. Fab. Let's... I just, like, I never gave any of that any thought, did I? The fact that I would need all this cabling. Let's carry this up. We are really short some of the stuff we need. There is actually some fabric lying about here. Yeah, let's go and find out what it was I forgot. I know there was something I forgot. Just can't think what it was. Right, let's get the stuff in the recycler. Aluminium. I told you it was aluminium. Grab another one of these. I would like to build a second O2 tank, but I ain't in any rush right now. So aluminium and now iron, which isn't a bother. So, we've got to find something with aluminium in it. Am I overweight again? Well, I suppose it's... we can put this sort of stuff in here just now. And probably split that and put that in there. That can go in there. These can definitely go in. Definitely split that. I've got some aluminium, I have to say. Right, let's think this through. We want a generator. And we're probably going to want the generator this way round. Let's do that. Then we are going to need a fuel tank. And let's put the fuel tank this way around. I haven't decided yet what I'm doing about the fuel tank, so for right now, that's going to have to do. So that's going to go to there. That's fresh water, so we are going to want to build this thing. Is it this way around? We're going to want this here-ish. Build that there. We are also going to want a freshwater tank. Pop this here. I'm pretty sure that's the out, so that's going to work out okay. Water purifier. Let's drag this across to here. Let's say number 5. Let's fix up this. Right, 8. I'm going to need some metal. Definitely need some metal. I feel I actually need to plug that rocket in, actually, because those batteries will probably be getting quite full with a full sunny day like today. And there's only 6 batteries there, so while the sun's still up, let's put whatever charge they've gathered into the rocket as quick as I can. to take this stuff up, charge myself up, and then do exactly that. So that's got to come down to there. I do need to run power down here as well to power the pump, which actually I can probably just do this. Excellent. I think the graphics in this game have definitely had an overhaul. Like the look of things look crisper and cleaner and more detailed. There seems to be more and more detail in, unless, I mean, I know it's been quite a while since I've played, but yeah, for me it definitely does look better. Right, this, the water thing. Right, let's build that there. And then just build that, say there. Pop a water tube in. Now this is where it's going to get really dicey. Right, I'm going to put this one here with the intention of this. And that. Then I'm going to do this to run that to there and that to there. Put this here and this here. This here. This here. And then this here. Now, as much as it annoys me, as I've said before, there's nothing to stop me running both things through the same thing. Have I got what I need? I'm still looking for iron and aluminium. Right. I've definitely got some iron on me. Don't know why I didn't come over and do this. And I can switch it off here when the time comes. Actually, no. Have I not? God damn it. Has that literally used up all my cable? There isn't anything. Yeah, I just turn that off just now. How much did that charge then? 20? No. 21%. That can't be right. And that's those batteries flat. That doesn't seem right to me. Maybe that wasn't them flat. But then why wasn't it charging me? No, these batteries still got loads of juice. It must have just been because it wasn't. The power was going elsewhere. There we go. Yeah, I didn't think that seemed right. Oh, we are getting there. Believe it or not, we are getting there. Let's grab this stuff. Definitely any of these we find. I don't think we're far off. I am going to have to get some fuel from the boats. Well, some petrol for the generator. In another playthrough, I did run a fuel line. Because it's going to need to be a repeatable thing, do you know what I mean? And you would need to make 10 of the small canisters each time. Mind you, that would be to fill it. Right, I need aluminium. Not sure what I get aluminium from, truth be told. Let's go and offload this stuff. Let's see how it's going. Oh, it's just one iron and we're good. Yep. This is powered up. Now, speaking of which, drag that to actually sun's going down again. Yeah, I think this, we need this here. bring one to, say, here. Now this Jenny can contribute to that. And that can go across to there. Right, last thing we need. The issue with that is that. So let's do this. There we go. Now I can run this. Oh no, I ran power. That's powered on. Yeah, that's right. Oh, it's actually powered to that. That's... Yeah, it's powered to this, not to there. So, do you know what? Doesn't need to be pretty. Let's just run the power. So crank that on, and this should fire up, and that should start filling up. There we go. That is now filling up. So the next thing I'm going to need is fuel. So now this is all fixed up, right? Let me just crank that. This is a mess of wires. I like to have all four things covered, is the problem. If this, I mean, it should all work. We'll just have to wait and see. Now because this is drawing so much power, it's preventing that from working. But that's okay, that's to be expected. If I can get it up to, say, 60%. And then I'll cut the power. For now. Oh no, that's it. So turn that off. That's it, let it dry. And of course, sun's down, so we're not getting any more power. So how far are we? 53%. In all that time, best I've got is 53%. I am tempted to run a cable to the boat, but that's a lot of work. Well, while we're waiting for all that coming together, let's go get some fuel. And then we'll do some cleaning up. May as well harvest some of this stuff on my way back. I am not sure if in this episode we are going to get this rocket launched. I think it would be a tall ask, if honest. I suppose what we can do, how much bullets do I have? That should probably be enough. What I could do is go across to the final place and start on that area. Right. Pop that all in there. The rest of this just now can go here. I am going to need plastic though, so I can't put it all in there. Although plastic would be easy enough to get hold of. Let's add that. That's because that all just died underneath me. Right, let's have a look at things. Let's empty my pockets. Because I don't think there's anything else I need stuff for. I don't think there's anything left to repair. The yellow stuff and the gold is going to have to go over here. And I will take that. Let's just pop that in there just now. That stuff can go there. I've got some cable, but not a lot. So run the fuel line. Actually, I've just realised on the far platform we're going to need power there as well. So let's also add that and add that to Q. And add that. And build one. I think at this stage I just need to let that rocket charge. It's going to take a while. There's no question of that. We're only at 53%, which means you kind of need like 5 of these batteries worth of charge. It's just sitting there, do you know what I mean? But running a cable from here is difficult. There is another place you can run a cable from. on our way past, we'll just get the... we will get the... We'll press the button to just charge the rocket. Once the rocket's charged, then we can start thinking about other things. Do I have... That should be enough. Not a problem. It's a long old run, isn't it? I mean, it's a lot. Yeah. It's just lots of running about at the minute. I should probably have this powered down just now. It's not in use. They do use little bits of like power. So that is underway. Let's just turn that off just now. Let's charge that. Yeah, well, I suppose I was doing this. Lots of oxygen lying about. How are we doing for all this? Battery's up to 57%. Jesus Christ. It's going to take forever. It's a long and short of that. It's draining that at the minute. And I'm sure it'll have drained that. Yeah, lots of... Now, I am... Well, that's because I've got that stuff as well. So let's head... Let's head across here. This, along here, this is the last section. This is your launch facility. So once you've powered up the rocket, you've got to hightail it over there. And that's where you've got to hit the button to launch your rocket. So, let's get over there. Charged, because we're probably going to need it. Here, let's get this solar panel built quickly while we've got some sun here. There we go. And I'm just going to build the battery right next to it. Not messing about here. There we go. The sooner we get power coming into this battery, the better. There we go. I did even bring one of these to give it a little boost. Now, here's where things get exciting. I think I got it, which is brilliant. I'm not sure how well that worked. But... oh. I can hear a rollerball. Definite rollerball. There he is. See him? I love the way they kind of dance about after you've killed them. There we go. Right, that's that taken care of. Let's go and finish what we were doing. Okay, right, so this... can I get over this? Why can I not get over... oh, I've got to crouch, haven't I? I think we're good now. Reload this. Definitely want the scrap from this. That can not bother. Let's just plug that into that. Pardon me. There you got it. Oh, sometimes this happens, like, it should have powered on now, but it hasn't. So let's heal ourselves. Let's drop a save. And let's reload. And then it should be good. There we go. Now we've got power. Yeah, we'll take that. What do we got here? A couple of grenades. Ooh. And some stuff. What's connect and activate the electrical systems. Fill the fuel tanks. Why is that all saying 0 now? Huh? You can... because I was too far away. Right. We're up to 66%. So we are getting there. I can probably actually make some more ammo with what I've got on me, can I? What am I missing? Copper. Actually, I'm missing a bit of everything. A bit laggy at the minute. Let's just start clearing some of this stuff while we're waiting then. Yeah, charging these rockets is like filling it with methane and oxygen. It's not so much of a big deal. It's the electricity that really kills you. But what are we at? We're still at 67%. We've not gone any higher. It's really not charging very quickly, is it? At all. You know what, at this stage, I think I'm alright for that sort of thing. It's this sort of thing I want to gather in. I will collect all that other stuff as well at some point, but right now, it's the other stuff. Okay, sorry about that. I had to answer a phone call there. Right. What were we doing? I've been actually paused the recording there for about half an hour while I was on the phone. I also had the game paused. I maybe should have just left the game unpaused for the battery to charge. I think what I'm going to do for now is turn this off so that when the sun comes up, it actually charges the batteries a little bit. I think, what are we at? We're at 67%. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this episode here. And the next episode, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let the battery keep charging. I'm going to get the rocket ship charged up. I'm not going to do anything with any of this. I'm just going to let the battery charge up. And I'm just going to run around scrapping some stuff. That's literally all I'm going to do between now and the next episode. So at the start of the next episode, I'll be roundabout here. I will have, the rocket will be 100% electricity charged, because what you've got to think about is once I've charged the rocket, I also need to let the batteries charge for a little bit so it can power all this. So it's going to be a fair while before all that's ready to go. I actually might add another 5 solar panels. I'm thinking I might add 5 more solar panels. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to head back to the ship. I'm going to get 5 more solar panels and I'm going to set them up. And then the next episode will start when the rocket's fully charged and I've got a bit of charge in the batteries and I'm ready to power the ship. So all I can say is thank you very much for watching. Thank you for sticking with this. I know the last episode there probably wasn't the most exciting because it was a lot of scrapping. I know my energy levels dipped a little bit towards the end there, but tomorrow I'll be back and we'll do some more filming and we'll get this rocket launched. I'm looking forward to it. It never gets old launching the rockets. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will catch you at the next one.